Hey guys, BlueOJ Leader here. I make video games.
Hey guys, BlueOJ Leader here. Remember that video that just played? Probably not. But yeah, I'm currently learning a lot about video game design at school, and I've been wanting to make a video related to video game creation for a while. But I wasn't really sure how to do it. But then it hit me. What if I created a fan-made Thomas and Friends video game and showed it off to my channel? Sure, why not? It would be a great opportunity to flex the skills I've obtained over the years and make this pipe dream of a video a reality. So, let's do it. Let's see what kind of Thomas and Friends fan game I could possibly make. I don't really have much else to say, so let's just dive into this, shall we? Here's a video of how I made a Thomas and Friends fan game. Alright, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. Time to reveal my game, which is really useful no more. I realize making this game vertical doesn't really help when you're making a YouTube video, so editor, just put something funny on the sides of the video. Yeah, that'll help for sure. Anyway, so yeah, really useful no more. As you can see, it's a mouse game, and the little cursor is actually a reticle. How interesting. But anyway, let's start the game, and let's choose a level. So yeah, as you can see, Topham has a gun, and he's got to shoot his engines. So yeah, that's basically what this game's about. Just shooting all the engines before they get too close. As you can, it's kind of similar to Space Invaders in that sense, but you actually have full control of where you can aim, which is kind of cool. And yeah, obviously this is just the first level, so it's just Thomas. Man, I wonder how the levels are going to go next. Like, I wonder if the second level is going to have the number 2 engine. Wouldn't that be a crazy idea? Man, I sure do love foreshadowing. It's so awesome. Oh, and if you're wondering what those slightly different colored Thomases are, basically when I was testing this game, I found that just slow-moving engines were not very threatening. So I thought it might be fun to spice things up a little bit. So I introduced those slightly different versions of the engines that get to the bottom really fast. See, like, he goes to the bottom really fast, but he doesn't cause any damage to you because he let an engine get to the ground and oops, he hits you. But wait, you killed everyone, so therefore, you won. Because you won, you can go to the next level. And as you okay, that was a little mean. I wasn't even ready. But anyway, yes, as you can see now, we have an Edward to defeat. Big surprise, I know. And he takes slightly more hits than Thomas does. It's more difficult, I promise. But yeah. So this is basically the entire game, honestly. There's not really a ton else to it. It's very much what you see is what you get. If you think it's funny to kill engines with Topham with a gun, then this is the game for you. And as you can probably hear in the background, there is music being used. This is actually from, I believe, the Thomas and Friends SNES game. However, it's slightly pitch shifted and sped up. I don't know why, it just sounds a lot better now. And if you couldn't tell, this is Edward's theme. And the title theme was just the normal Thomas theme, but like, I guess, slightly eviler. Yeah, these first levels aren't the most difficult. Like, they get hard eventually, though. Because, you know, the engines gotta get harder to defeat after a while. I guess I'll just kind of speed through the rest of this. Like, yeah, obviously you can see this next level introduces Henry. So now you got all the first 3 engines, you know, Thomas, number 1, Edward, 2, and then Henry, 3. Huh, I wonder if that guy's a YouTuber. How crazy would that be? Yeah, for some reason when I was testing this game, I couldn't really get the save feature to work how I wanted. Like, you can return to the title screen, and it will save your progress, but if you just close out of the game, all your save data will be just deleted, so you have to keep the game open to keep your save progress. And I couldn't tell you why. I made it in Game Maker, and Game Maker does have like save features, So I don't know if there's just something wrong with like my save data or like with the way I coded it. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, I just use drag and drop. I don't actually like properly code things, which I mean probably isn't the best way to code. I mean, drag and drop definitely makes things easier for like someone as amateur as me, so I don't really mind that, but I also don't know if there's any like game maker purists that are like upset at me now. So yeah, that level beforehand was like just, you know, first three engines, and now this is the three railway engines. You know, we got Edward, Henry, and Gordon. Isn't that fun? Anyway, let's kill Edward now. I think one of my favorite parts of making this game was making all the faces for the characters. Like, I really think I did a good job with the angry Gordon face. Like, it looks exactly like his angry face. Some of the faces, like, they don't look crazy, but I don't know, I think some of them look pretty good, including the Gordon face. And as we'll soon see, the James face. Look at that! Ain't that... doesn't that look exactly like James? No, it doesn't. But anyway, yeah, now we're dealing with the bid engines. Won't you look at that? Henry, Gordon, and James. Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to mention this. The little eviler, the more evil, like slightly different colored versions of these characters take more hits. They are defeatable, but they are harder to defeat. Oh yeah, and when an engine touches you, you take damage, obviously. You got 5 hits and then you're dead. I can't believe I didn't mention that already. Man, I'm such a bad YouTuber. I should be better at talking. Oh god. Ah! Yeah, so this is when the game starts to get hard. Like, I mean, not like this is the hardest game in the world, but you know what I mean. It's more difficult now. Anyway, level 6. And you're never gonna guess. Oh my... It's Percy! What a crazy concept. So yeah, this is like the... I guess you would call it like the engines that didn't go on strike, I guess. I guess that's the best way to describe it. I mean, it's basically the other engines at this point. Troublesome Engines was a weird book. Like, you have the first couple stories that are just... like, it's the build-up to the strike, I get that. And then you have the strike, which is basically just one story, and then you got a random Percy story at the end. It's very weird. Like, I feel like it would have made more sense if, like, Percy Runs Away, like, took place during the strike. Maybe, like... I mean, I guess the point is that, like, you know, Percy gets scared of Gordon, and, like, it probably wouldn't be the same if, like, Gordon was, like, Thomas or Edward. But, I don't know, I feel like it would be better if it just took place during the strike, and then the strike ended after that episode happened. I don't know why I'm talking about this now. This is supposed to be a game design video. But anyway, level 7. Let's talk about Toby. He takes the most hits. He takes 7 hits. But he also moves slow, so it's balanced. Now that's what I call a game balance. Oh my god, there's so many Tobys on screen right now. Yeah, all the engines appear randomly. So yeah, sometimes you have situations where like no engines appear for, I don't know, a full 10 seconds. Or you have something like this where just a bunch of Tobys appear. Yeah, pretty fun, isn't it? Yeah, I didn't really do much to make these levels interesting. It's basically just track and gray. And like, I'm not saying it looks bad, but I feel like I could have done more. Oh my god, I'm in trouble. Oh. Never mind, I guess. Okay, but now we get to the best part. And if you want to play this game for yourself, and you don't want to be spoiled on the final boss, click on the video now and look at the link in the description. You can play it there. But yeah, we're getting into final boss territory. Because, oh, won't you look at that? It's Harold the Helicopter and... Wait a minute, aren't we Sir Topham Hatt? Oh, wait a minute. That's not Sir Topham Hatt. It's the Fat Controller! So yeah, the final boss is just the Fat Controller, and he's shooting at you in Harold. Isn't that fun? He's even got the little British flag. That's kind of a funny detail. But yeah, he takes a couple hits. It's pretty easy to just spam at him and avoid his bullets. Like this isn't the hardest boss fight in the world, but it's a fun one, to say the least. At least in my opinion. And we also get the Viaduct theme, also from Thomas and Friends SNES. Oh, I got hit. How did that even happen? I can't believe that happened. I'm truly furious right now. Yeah, the best strategy is honestly just to kind of keep shooting. You'll eventually hit him. And I'm guessing this will take one more bullet now. One more bullet now. Oh, there we go. So yeah, that's the entire game. That is really useful. No more. This took maybe like a combined, I don't know, I think I originally intended for this video to be like can I make a game in like 24 hours? But then it ended up taking like a couple days to do it. And I mean, probably the combined total time I worked on this is maybe 24 hours, maybe 48 hours closer to, but no, this was made across like about maybe an entire month. Like I spent a lot of time at the beginning and then more time later. But yeah, that is really useful no more. And in case you're wondering, this is actually the US version. I actually also have a UK version. Now, what makes the UK version different? Well, you'll just have to see for yourself, I guess. But I guess that's kind of all I have to show for this game. So, yeah, I guess we'll just end the recording now. And that is really useful no more. If you're interested in playing the game for yourself, there is a link to a Game Jolt page in the description where you can download the game for free. If you like this game and or like this type of video, please let me know. I'm happy to make more fan games and I've got plenty of more ideas for some. Maybe I'll make a sequel to Really Useful No More, or I'll make something else. You'll just have to wait and see. But with that being said, I think that is finally it, folks. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and best wishes until we meet again.